Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Long Island, New York. Today, we're going to talk about a very serious type of storm, these hurricanes, especially this hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico right now. But before we get into that, let's wait for all our friends to pop in, and we'll have a discussion about this. 4-6 alive. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you, Annie. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we're just going to wait for everybody. Urban Adventures, Jaw. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well with you. So, guys, do me a favor. So hit the thumbs up. Share it out if you'd like. And we will continue. We'll have this conversation. I'm very, very concerned about a lot of our friends that live in Florida. I have a lot of family and friends in Florida. I'm very concerned. And, I'd like to have a discussion about that. So we're going to get going in about another minute. SG Alexander, good to see you. Good to see you. Today's weather here in Long Island, New York, it's quite beautiful. It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit, light wind, and yeah. So it's a pretty day. I know. That's what we're going to discuss. We're going to discuss these hurricanes. It just got a little chilly here in Canada today. Winter is coming. I believe it, Annie. I certainly believe it. And I'm just very disappointed and heartbroken over this weather. I mean, this is the type of weather. Some years are good and some years are more active with hurricanes. But I've never seen, especially this hurricane, Milton, out there in the Gulf of Mexico. The strength and the size of it is just incredible. Right now, they're talking about, hello, Monoso, New York City. Hello, Tracy. Yeah, let me flip the channel. Hold on. Yeah, guys, how you doing? So, yeah, they're talking about a major, major storm here. It's like impending doom. And I'm really concerned because I have family in Tallahassee. I have family in Daytona. I have friends in Tampa. I have friends in, the wind is picking up. I got friends. We have a good friend of ours, Gatson Freedom Outdoors. He's right outside of Tampa, or within Tampa, or Dana Beach. It's, Dennis, Gatson Freedom Outdoors. I'm very concerned with him. And, I just feel like speaking about it. My friend is in Florida. I'm concerned for them because they haven't evacuated. Jaw, let me ask you a question. So there are many people that live in Florida, right? There are many people that live in Florida, and some of them are not in evacuation zone. So this is my advice to you guys. Very scary. This is my advice. My advice is heed the warning. When your mayor, your governor, when he tells you in your certain area that you live in Florida that it's mandatory evacuation, they're not joking. Mandatory is mandatory. Unless your life is worth way more than property or anything, property damage. Pick up your things. I don't care if you got to get on a bicycle and go north. You have to get out of there. Hello, Patrick. Good to see you, brother. You have to get out of there. It's really important that you make the effort. There's plenty of advance warning that we have with these hurricanes. We don't want to see anybody perish. And when they tell you leave, that means you to leave. But people say, well, what about money? Listen, pick up, go. Get on a bike. Go with a neighbor. Leave. Just leave. Take the most. Hello, Mystique. Thank you. Thank you, Mystique, for your support. Make sure you get on that. Let me walk this way. Make sure you reach out to a neighbor. Check on the elderly. If you have a car, you should have been leaving already. You should have been packing your bags and leaving. If they tell you mandatory evacuation, you leave. Take your birth certificate. Take your valuables, your jewelry, your money. Take it and leave. It's material things. Everything else is material. Don't make this is not a joke. Take it from me. I know. I was involved when we were living here, Hurricane Sandy. When everybody says, we've so many hurricanes, So many hurricanes we went through where everybody's okay. Well, I had a lot of family that lost homes in Staten Island, New York, in Midland Beach, South Beach, in Staten Island, gone, finished, gone. Okay? Another friend of mine, he lives right across the street from the water. He had to swim to safety. The fire department had to come and rescue him in the middle of a hurricane. Hello, thank you, Soldier Girl, for the super love. Thank you. Hello, Cleo. Hello, Manny Explorers. Good to see you. It's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. You know, a lot of people think, oh, well, we could live through this and, you know, it's okay. It's not okay. It's time to pack your bags and leave. This is not a scare tactic. This is nothing. I've seen it with my own eyes. People that just decided, oh, we could ride this one out. This one doesn't look like you could ride it out. They're talking. The bullseye is Tampa, Florida. But as you know, these storms could go left or right. They could go. But it's the cone of uncertainty, right? So you have all this. It's a very large storm. People all the way down as far as Fort Myers, all the way up to, this is on the West Coast, past Tampa, all the way up. And then you got to worry about the East Coast has got to worry about it too. It's going to cross over. It's going to slow down a little bit. All right. Then it's going to go into the Atlantic. But who knows? These storms are very unpredictable. It's very concerning. Very, very, you're talking category 3, talking category 3 for sure. 4 is a possibility. Nah, that's dangerous. Very, very dangerous, guys. So take it from me, who lived through Hurricane Sandy, and many other New Yorkers been through Hurricane Sandy. We've seen it. Very unpredictable. That's right, Patrick. Extremely unpredictable. And I'm concerned. You know, I got family in Tallahassee too, all the way up north. But listen, if the wind don't get you, right, you're talking about not just hurricane winds, you're talking about storm surge, you're talking about tornadoes, you're talking about lightning, you're talking about so many different factors. And then everything, if something's not tied down, that's a projectile. That's like a missile coming at you. So get to safety. Listen, heed the warning. Listen to public safety, your local officials. Please listen to your local officials. It is really, really important you do that. And this is not a scare tactic. This is me trying to explain to you. I'm all the way up in New York City, and I'm trying to explain to you guys how important it is. I've dealt with hurricanes back home. They are no joke. Manny, you know, you're from Puerto Rico. Who knows better than you from the Caribbean? Yeah, let me sit down over here for a second here. So I'm really concerned, man. It bothers me. You know, they're going to, you know, they can't once the event happens, you can't call 911 and they're coming to get you. They have to wait. You know, a lot of the law enforcement, they go to door and say, you got to leave. And a lot of people, you know, they're like, oh, we could ride this one out. How? How are you going to ride this one out? And then no power. We didn't get into the electricity part. No power. Power gets totally destroyed. I agree, Joey, 100%. Evacuate as soon as possible. Even counties that say it's not hit, anything can happen. Right. I've seen storms, and you guys could vouch for me, that they said it was going to go in one area, and it veered off the last, you know, let's say last 40 minutes, last hour of the storm, and went somewhere else. And those people weren't prepared. So please, heed the warning. I pray for everybody. Hey, Joey, we're going to Disney World Thursday, and our flight has been canceled today. That's not a good sign. No, Fuzzy Doxy, yes. Yeah, vacations, that's all out the door. Listen, that's all out the door. I worry about our community, our friends that live in Florida. Not just Florida, guys. I also worry about the previous storm in North Carolina, and I explained to you guys, if you guys have the way to donate to Samaritan Purse to help those victims and people, if you could do it, you could do it. Listen, this is my way of giving back. If I could, my little platform, if I could give a warning and send prayers out. I saw people on the beach yesterday when they showed Florida on the news. shaking my head with some people. Jaw, yes, urban adventures, 100%. You know, a lot of people, they take the opportunity, see the waves, they get excited, and they want to go. They want to go skiing. I mean, what skiing? I mean, surfboarding. How do you surfing in a hurricane? What's wrong with these people? Or even fishing, for that matter. Not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Not a joke. Yeah, exactly. And look, and any of my friends out there that are watching this right now that live in Florida, I'm thinking about you. I'm really, seriously, I'm thinking about you guys. I worry about you guys. And I worry about, most of all, your safety. I worry about, you know, electricity. You know, I saw some people on the news I was watching. They left, you know, the ones that had to evacuate immediately. They were leaving at 2 o'clock in the morning, early this morning, 2, 3 in the morning, trying to avoid the traffic going up north. Forget about planes. I don't think there's a plane allowed to come and go. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They might have Death Wish, Brother Joey. Yeah, Soldier Girl. You know what they, I mean, you can't force people. You know what they tell them? Good, let me write down your give me your social security number. Let me write it on your arm. I mean, this is insane. Unless you have a death wish. Pretty hard to get flights from there to leave. Yeah, no, I know, Manny, but you got to get, I don't care if it's a train, get on an Amtrak, get on a bicycle, whatever, a motorcycle, get out of there. And please, you know, very important too, the elderly really affects me, right? Maybe they don't have family, they can't get, you know, to safety. Check on your neighbor. Take them with you if possible. My mom's best friend lives in Fort Myers. She lives in a 55 and older complex, and there's a state. I don't know if it's there's some kind of sporting arena right next door. So they're gonna have the elderly go into the. It's a closed off arena with a sealed, where you know it's completely closed in. Yeah, Lauren, heard people were running out of gas, stuck on the high. Wow, even gas. Hi, Lorraine. Hi. So I'm over here in Babylon, my crabbing, stomping grounds over here, and I'm actually going to try a little bit today, but that's not really why I came here today. Let me flip the camera. Wait. I came to basically, you know, wish prayers and warnings to my friends in the middle of Florida and people all over the state of Florida, really, even on the East Coast. You know, we got Brother Duty Ron, his son is in Miami. They're not going to get a lot of the hurricane, but they're going to get a heavy rains they're going to get and winds they're going to get. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, that's just me. I'm a humanitarian. I love humanity. I love people, regardless. Yeah, beautiful day here. I mean, you could look. I'll show you the clouds. Wait. Look at those clouds. You know, there's some years that we have bad storms over here in New York. Elise, Florida Pete. I sent Florida Pete a message. He's on the East Coast in Hollywood, Florida. He's going to get probably, you know, a lot of rain and wind too. He's got maybe flooding too. But I don't believe he's in the danger zone where he has to immediately evacuate. North of Tampa, yeah. Horrific. You know, I was watching the news, guys, the local news there, and they were talking about the hospital, Tampa Bay. Hello, Nancy Harris, good to see you. Hello, Chef Lady. Prayers to all of Florida, best of luck. Yeah, north of Tampa, very scary stuff, man. Very. Did you see that hospital? Like, in other words, they were transporting patients to different parts of the state to try to, you know, but that particular hospital in Tampa, Florida, it's on a pier, it's literally on the Tampa Bay. They can't move it because it's a special kind of hospital, like it's a trauma unit. and they built a wall. It's like 15-foot wall around it. It's like temporary, and it prevented the flooding going into the hospital. But this is the true test here. I mean, they're right in the eye of the storm. So I'm going to be monitoring the storm, you know, just like you guys are going to be looking at it. And I'm just worried, concerned for all, you know, our community, our friends that live in Florida and across, not just Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, from the previous storm. You know, it's just, it's not a good thing, guys. Not a good thing. So, yeah. So I'll say it again. In any hurricane, especially people live on the coast or right by the water, or even not even by the water, whatever your local officials tell you to do, they tell you mandatory evacuation, you leave. You do not waste time. You don't worry about, oh, my television, my, you know, my bed, my this, brand, nothing. Pack your bags, take what's necessary, like a to-go bag, right? A battery operated portable radio, or sometimes they have those radios, you wind it up and, you know, it creates its own power, it charges, self-charging or solar. Bring a first aid kit. Make sure you put that first aid kit in Ziploc bags where it's safe. Yeah, let me show you this beautiful boat where it doesn't get, you know, waterbound. Make sure of that. If anyone doesn't understand or know that who this is, hello to everybody. My name is Joeybklyn. That's my channel. I am live currently in Long Island, New York, on a pier, and I care about my friends and family members that are in Florida, and not just Florida, but also in the surrounding states. And I try to give some tips from personal experiences on hurricanes. Hello, Sister Carol Ann Clark. Good to see you. Yes, let's not forget medicine, right? So make sure you take your medicine, all of your medicine. Make sure you put in a Ziploc bag. That's very essential. Very important to do that, guys. Right? Because there are many people who require certain types of life. You know, that's their life. They have to take their medication. You could be diabetic, you could have heart issues, whatever the case is. These storms are no joke. Listen, yeah, I'm trying. Hello, Mikey. Good to see you, brother. Mikey, you're in Florida. I hope all is well with you, my friend. I believe you're in Florida. My thoughts and prayers and with you down there. I pray wisdom and direction from God on the path of the Hurricane Milton. Yeah. Hurricanes in the Pacific are called typhoons. Are in the Pacific and in the Atlantic are hurricanes. Very sorry to hear all the chat. Worried for loved ones and friends. Yeah. Hello, Nabul. Good to see you, brother Nabul. Welcome in. They need life jackets. Hey, listen. Most people who live on the coast, states like Florida and the Carolinas, who live on the water, really have a great understanding of the way storms work, you know, how flooding works. And they probably, most people have a to-go bag. Now, what do you have in a to-go bag? You have flashlights, you have batteries, maybe you have a solar radio or a solar charger, you know, for sun, when the sun eventually comes out. You should have at least 3 days worth of food on you. And water, clean water is really important, guys. If you could carry a gallon of water in different parts of your backpack, do it. Hello, Eileen. Good to see you. Welcome in. Do it. Like I said, you know, whether you have a car, you know, sometimes you can't get gas. That's a problem. You know, and electricity and stuff. Sometimes a bicycle, believe it or not. You know, in Hurricane Sandy, you know, at that time, I only lived 4 blocks away from New York Harbor. We were very fortunate. Everybody around me, all the blocks lost power immediately. My block had power. And I was only 3 homes away from complete basement devastation, flooding. We didn't get it. We were very fortunate. But the people around me suffered greatly. Some of them, it took a week to get power back. So just from my own experiences, just from what I saw, so no gas near me, North Florida. There you go. Eddie, stay safe, brother Eddie. I'm thinking about you. Does anyone know if there are gas shortages in Northern Florida already? I did. You know what you guys should do? Gas Buddy is a great app. Regina Carter working, but stop to say hello and hit the like button. Regina, thank you for coming by. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. Download an app if you could called Gas Buddy. And put on your location and it will show you what gas stations, what prices, if they still have gas. It'll tell you everything. It's a great app to, now I'm promoting this app, to find gas. And hopefully nobody price gouges, because they did that during Hurricane Sandy. I mean, everything, they're price gouging people. But the mayor of New York at that time, he went after those people. What a vengeance he went after them. Can't do that, man. You can't take suffering and take advantage of people who are suffering. Can't. It's not the way to go. It's bad karma. It's bad karma, guys. Not good. You need 1/8 in your go bag. Maybe matches, lighter. Yeah, soldier girl. Extra clothes, snacks. Yeah, to-go bag is... I wish I would have done a video on to-go bag before hurricane season started. But I'm sure in the future, either myself or Brother Duty Ron will do a to-go bag, question and answer about, how to be safe. And, I'm just winging it right now, guys. I'm just going by memory and what to do in these emergencies. So there's a lot of clouds here. If I pan it right, you see all the clouds here in New York? There's a lot of clouds, yeah. And then it gets clear this way. So, yeah, I'm thinking about you guys. I'm thinking about friends on this channel who watch me, who watch Duty Ron, who watch many of us. And I also, think about some of my family members who my wife reached out to, I reached out to, and I told them my house is open if they can get here. Wow. All right, so, yeah. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Just, so let's go here. I don't see any more comments. I know I'm live right now, guys. I don't see any comments. Let me pick up this crab trap. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, boy. No, nothing here. I mean, the season is just about over anyway for crabbing out here. And you never know. I heard my friend Maria, she was here the other day. She says, Joe, we're still catching them. I said, well, okay, we'll try one more time. Oh, nothing here. Let me move the camera this way. Let's try it. I don't see the comments, but I'm not going to shut down, guys. I'm just going to keep going. I don't know. It's some kind of glitch. Because I know you guys are there. Let's see if I can catch a crab here. Would be nice. Nothing. Nothing here. Let's try the next one. Nothing. Nothing.
They've been horrible down here this year.
Yeah, you know what happened? You know the lady Maria that she crabs over here? I spoke to her about 2 days ago. She says she was here. She caught like 8 or 9 of them.
How many?
8 or 9.
Really?
That was like 4 days ago. So I said, let me give it a shot again. If she got it, maybe I could.
You know what? I guess it's hit or miss. Every time I try, peanut.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, this is the time for fishing. You can catch.
They're good over here.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Let me see.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. All righty. Thank you. We got 38 friends in the house, 40 thumbs up. I see people popping in, but I can't read the comments for whatever reason. Yeah. So I see Regina was the last comment, but they're not popping up. Now, I don't know if it's the signal. I don't know what it is, but maybe if let me try something. Hold on, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Let me see what happens if I move away from there. I don't know. It's unusual that this should happen. I usually get a great signal here, which it looks like a good signal. So it is very calm. You see the water's just slight. It's high tide here. It's very calm here. And I'll pan for you guys. And I'll show you the channel here. It is a beautiful day here. 65 Fahrenheit. Cumulus clouds in the sky. So the topic of conversation is hurricanes. You know, that we always have to be prepared, especially on the East Coast, from Key West all the way up. You know how these storms form. They come off the coast of Africa and they develop into little cells, and as they cross the Atlantic, depending on the wind shear and depends on a lot of factors, depends how warm the water is, because that's the fuel for a hurricane. That is the fuel. So I'm not, guys, I want to answer your comments. I'm just talking to myself because I can't see the comments, but I am live and I know you guys are there. I'm just going to continue on having this conversation. And what they do is, depending on the path of the upper atmosphere, lower atmosphere, is the direction it steers. Some come through the Caribbean. Some come, you know, through the Gulf of Mexico, like this one, Milton. Some just go completely on the East Coast. They go through the lower Antilles. They go through the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos. They go through Puerto Rico. They go through Cuba. It all depends. All those islands, they shear off of. I remember a few years ago, and Brother Manny was talking about Puerto Rico. They got annihilated part of the island, if you guys remember that horrific storm quite a couple of years ago in Puerto Rico, and it took them a long time to rebuild and get back in order again. These storms are something else. And this is hurricane season. Whether you call it climate change or you call it any weather related, whatever you want to call it, but all I know is we need to take care of our planet. We need to stop using aerosol cans, which destroy the ozone layer. In turn, it does a lot of different things. That's one of the problems. The other problem is taking care of our environment, right? Our oceans. I always talk about, how important it is to throw garbage, dispose garbage properly. Don't throw it out your window. Don't throw it out on the beach. Don't do it. Listen, we live on a beautiful planet that God has given us. We don't want to ruin it. Don't want to ruin it. Let me put you down over here. So I'm really sad about, our friends in Florida right now, our friends in the previous hurricane, Tennessee and Georgia. A lot of suffering is going on, guys. Lots of suffering. And like I always told you on many of my fireside chats and live streams, I'm an empath. I feel people suffering, and it's a bad thing. When you feel up other people's heartache. So with a little platform that I have here on YouTube, if I could inspire you guys, give you tips, help any of you guys in any which way I could, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let me see. How could I restart this, man, without... It's not good to stop and restart. So at 2:59, what time is it right now? It's 3:11. So 11 minutes I haven't seen a comment. Oh, can I play around with this? Let's see. What does this do? Let me see if I could play around with this a little bit. No. Live, all are visible. Okay, there we go. Here we go. I got it. Now I fixed the problem, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Eileen. Yes, the foil party plans, blah, blah, blah. Let me see. Fuzzy Doxy, Cleo, Mel Stiller, Eileen, Little Patty. Thank you, Patrick, for wishing everybody to come in. Now I see the comments. Okay. Sun gazing. Use a muffin pan. Put tea, light candles in them, then a pot of water or anything needed. Heat at the top of the muffin pan. Make a candle out of it. Casper, thank you for coming in. New York was famous for its drivers throwing garbage out there. Windows I-95 back in the 80s. Casper, it's disgusting. Nancy Harris, empathy can be a good thing, but empaths need to find coping strategies to keep themselves mentally healthy. I know, Nancy, and you know what I do to cope with that? Prayer. That's what I do. A lot of prayer. Doreen, hello, Doreen. Soldier Girl, you got it. Sunset Gazing, Annie T. Welcome back. Thank you, Urban Adventures. Jar, are you on the native YouTube? Yes. And I figured out the problem. On the bottom left-hand corner, it tells you, do you want to shut the comments down? I must have tapped it. I figured it out. But anyone who's new to my live stream, I welcome you into my community. I welcome you for this conversation here on the Pier, speaking about the horrific Hurricane Milton that is coming with a mean force. The camping section is great for supplies. Yeah, that's true. Our planet has been warming up for various reasons. Let's do our part and not add to the natural cycle. Amen. ATS News, good to see you. ATS News, Amber. Thanks for coming in. Hope all is well. I hope you're feeling good. Yes, I figured it, Casper. I figured out the problem. Thank you. The muffin tin idea. Do you have a favorite prayer or do you make up your own? Carolyn White. Well, this is what I'll tell you. Yes, I'm a Roman Catholic, and of course we have the Lord's Prayer, right? Then we pray to the Blessed Mother, the Hail Mary, we pray the Rosary. But most of all, prayer is your silence to God. In other words, you pray to God, you talk to Him. You speak to Him in silence. That's prayer. When we pray for something, I pray in silence. It's like I'm having a conversation with you. That's the way I speak to God. That's prayer. That's how I honor the Lord. Yep. So let me ask you guys something. That's what you do. Yes, speaking in silence by yourself is the way to speak to God, in silence. Amen. Cecile says, amen, Joey. 100%. So now, does anyone else have anything that they want to add to, let's say, did I miss something about, besides heeding the warning of your local officials to leave? Is there any things you could put at to-go bag that I missed? Does anyone know or have any ideas? I like that with the tin. Candles are great. Cotton balls, if you need this. Now, fire is very important, right? So bring some cotton balls with you. Take a little rubbing alcohol with you in a little bottle. Rubbing alcohol goes a long way to start a fire. You could do that, but you got to when you start a fire, you got to do it very safely. There you go, sister. As a Roman Catholic, I have traditional prayers, but I pray a simple talk to God and Holy Mother. Amen, Mel Stiller. Amen. Joey, I said fill up a bathtub if you might lose power in any situation. That's excellent, Tracy, actually. Now, here's the other thing. If you're stuck, in a tornado, and you don't have in a tornado, hurricane, anything, and you have nowhere to go out, the safest place is to lay in your bathtub. That's the bathroom, or anywhere there's the inner part of the room. But in your bathroom is the safest, where the bathtub is. I remember during Hurricane Sandy, we knew in a week in advance, and I packed up, fill up your washer with ice. Right. Don't open up your freezer. Don't open up your refrigerator if you can help it. Basement hurricane above water. Right. Listen, while busy, as always, Joey, everyone just please catch this live. Thank you, Vespa. Put a 30-gallon trash bag in the toilet stool to save water. That's a good one. I love these tips. Looks like hurricane is going to hit a little more south. Robin just mentioned that. Is that the latest? A little more south. So you're talking Fort Myers and below, you're talking? That was the explain prayer clearly, Joey. Thank you. Yes, Lorraine. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to be Christian to pray. You could be Jewish. You could be Muslim. Prayer is prayer, speaking to the Almighty in heaven. Quietly. Really nice today. Beautiful day, but I almost feel guilty for my friends. Feel bad. Is Dawn Marie in the house? I don't know if Dawn Marie's here. Dawn Marie lives in Florida on the West Coast. My sister Dawn Marie. Or Florida Pete. Anyone see Florida Pete? Maybe I missed it. Florida Pete or Dawn Marie in the house. Dennis, Gadsden Freedom Outdoors, I'm really thinking about you, Dan. I'm thinking about you, my friend. Since I live on Vancouver Island, we don't have hurricanes, not yet anyway. No, Mel. No. Earthquake. Nancy says, being on the west coast of Canada, our concern is earthquakes. Yes. You know, if you live, if you live in certain parts of Europe, or if you live the Ring of Fire like New Zealand, where they have volcanoes, active, inactive, you got to worry about volcanoes you got to worry about. You got to worry about earthquakes. You got to worry about tidal waves or tsunamis. Look what tsunamis do. Oh boy. Unbelievable, a tsunami. Remember that tsunami that hit? I saw it. There was a documentary on it, Thailand. Remember the one in Japan? 2011. 2011, I believe it was the end of 2010. That big tsunami that hit Japan. Oh my goodness. Yes, to all Florida friends. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this guy's flying over here. Main fireplace is old 18th century built home is the strongest part of the historic structure. Yes, a fireplace, Casper, right. Right. So that kid was beeping this boat. Let me zoom in. Wait. See that boat? He was flying and he was beeping at him because it's a no wake zone over here. Take it easy, bro. It's flying. Tsunamis and earthquakes, yeah. Cleo, you're right. It's just a terrible situation, right? So, look, if you're up in Canada, right, depends where in Canada, what do you got to deal with? You got to deal with blizzards, snowstorms, ice, 20 feet of snow. I mean, there's just catastrophic storms in different ways, right? Depends where you live. Here in New York, Little Patty, the water is very high. It's really high tide. It's high tide, but it's not the highest I've seen it. So here I'll show you. So the highest I've ever seen it was literally just up to right up there. See where my foot is? Right up. And what they do is they shut down the whole pier when it's like that. They shut the pier down for safety. Being that here in New York City, New York State, well, New York State is so tremendous, right? I'll speak more specifically about New York City. We have the 4 seasons, so we get some winters are so brutal. We get nor'easters and blizzards. Some nor'easters are like hurricanes. So we're very much accustomed to storms here in New York City. But Hurricane Sandy, a once in a 100-year storm, the flooding. I remember the catch basins were just loading up. All the sewers were inundated. There was so much garbage in the street. Trees were knocked down. Right, Eileen, New England, all 4 seasons, correct, not just New York, absolutely. Canada, we get avalanches similar to Colorado. Yeah, exactly, Casper. Exactly. So let's try to Mono Sonia. Ooh, Sandy was so destructive. No lights in Manhattan south of 23rd Street. And you know what I saw, Mono? I saw the 14th Street electrical just completely blew off.
But please move this way.
Completely blew off.
Gilgo Beach.
Completely. Sandy was destructive. Yeah, 100%. No, yeah, no, I saw it. No, I saw it on TV. Now, I had power, like I was explaining during Hurricane Sandy. My block, 2 blocks had power. Very unusual. Extremely unusual it was.
Oh, that's Gilgo Beach.
Extremely unusual. You know what? Let me try to pick up over here. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if we're gonna get a crab today. With nothing here. Let's try this one. Here, let me move you guys. Nada. Move you this way. Speak amongst yourselves. I can't read comments. No, my friend Maria, who crabs over here, 3-4 days ago, she was catching crabs. I couldn't believe it. No. We'll let it be. All right, let's walk around a little bit. Let's walk around. In Canada, it's so bad. Ice, snow, trees collapsing here. Yeah, it's bad. Of course, it's bad over there. It's like a polar tundra. It's so cold. And even, look, it doesn't have to snow. It's the cold. You know, and then you got to deal with heat. A lot of people, they try to heat their homes as cheap as possible, right? They use oil heaters, which I don't recommend. They're dangerous. Beautiful sky, look at that. But we don't know what happens. I'm just praying that the destruction is not as bad. It slows down. It weakens something in Florida. You know, once a hurricane crosses land, it starts to die because it needs fuel from the water, the warm water. HC teacher, it's great to have you join me, my friend Virginia. Good to see you. So, HC teacher, we were just talking about, you know, our friends and family in Florida. You know, heed the warnings. If they tell you to leave and evacuate, do it, because life is too precious. It's not worth it. Material things mean nothing. Your life is everything. Your life is the most valuable thing on this face of this planet. Oh, you have a place down there, but are you in Florida now or no? HC teacher. Unfortunately, electricity might have ruined our long ago fireplace and survival skills. Heating and cooking. Old homes were constructed to withstand everything. Casper, you hit the nail on the head. You're right, Casper. Oh, good. Okay. Thank God, HC teacher, you're not there. Hopefully, won't be, I hate to say it. I hope it's not that bad. I really don't. I hope they're all wrong. All the meteorologists are wrong, and it's not as catastrophic. Hello, Blondie. Good to see you. So we got 33 friends in the house. We got 54 thumbs up. Guys, thank you for the thumbs up and the shares. Helps a lot. It goes a long way to get the message out, right? We want to get a positive message out there that, if you heed the warning to evacuate, do it. We have a company who oversees our property. We're not there. Okay, thank God. All right, HE teacher. Lorraine, I sent a message to Florida Pete. He usually responds pretty quickly. He didn't this time, but Dawn Marie I did speak with through text messaging. And her biggest concern is, well, she didn't have to evacuate, which is a good thing, right? When they tell you, no, you don't have to, because they know, depending on the zone you live in. But she's concerned about power, right? So power is a big one. If you don't have no power, especially in Florida, the temperatures are, people live on air conditioning. It's very hot and humid. Sometimes when you lose power, it could be a week, 2 weeks it could be. It's tough living without power. Unfortunately, hurricanes have their minds of their own. That's correct, Mel. Yeah, no, Robin. Florida Pete is good. He's in Hollywood. He's on the east side. He'll get probably flooding somewhat, but nothing where his house is going to get flooded. No. Wow, look at that cloud. Colleen, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Look at that angry cloud there. A lot of clouds in the sky. Amongst the blue sky. Karen Cole, good to see you, Karen. Hello, Sean B, welcome in. Karen Cole, welcome in. Karen, I'm thinking about Dennis. I was thinking about our friend Gatson Freedom Outdoors. And if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him. He's got a great channel. So Dennis, if you watch this replay, just knowing that our community here, we're all thinking of you, and we're wishing you nothing but the best. I just hope everything is all right. Please reach out to any of us. Generators are a must in Florida, I believe. Yeah, you're stuck with, if you don't have a generator, it's really hard without a generator. I mean, I don't have one in my house, but you know what? That's a great investment to get a generator. Gas generators are probably the best way to go because they're directly hooked up to your home. And if the power should go out, boom, it goes right on and you don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, I know. Dennis normally keeps us updated. Well, the last message I got from Dennis was that he knew I was live the other day. No, that when I went apple picking. When I went apple picking out in Long Island with my family, he sent me a message. He says, I'm sorry, but Bill and I are trying to figure out what we're going to do through this hurricane thing. That's Brother Bill. So now I asked many, because, you know, I'm not from here originally. I'm from Brooklyn. I asked locals that live here, and I asked them about this pier when Hurricane Sandy. They told me this. You could not see a boat. There was no boats. They were gone. All these boats that you see were completely gone. You see all the rocks? No, it was part of the water. You couldn't see those either. You couldn't see anything. It was like you were in the... I wouldn't be standing out here. They said it was between 15 and 20 feet above the lamppost. I couldn't believe it. Wait a minute. I says, what do you mean above the lamppost? He says, no. From the ground. So maybe we could walk over there and I could show you guys. I was shocked when he said this. Luminate Inc. No, I am in Long Island, but I wanted to have this conversation because I have a lot of family and friends that live in the middle of Florida. And I wanted to, you know, give some great advice. And people should heed the warning when they're told that they have to evacuate. Otherwise, it's impending doom for their lives. You must leave unless you don't value life. That was my, and, you know, to have a to-go bag and to, you know, protect yourself at all costs. Okay, so I'll do it this way. So you see these here? These are the pilings. You couldn't see them. They were gone. They were finished. You could not see them. We'd be on the water right now. Illuminate Inc. Yes, well, let me explain about the means to evacuate, right? So, even if you don't have the means, there are people out there that do have the means. So, in other words, if I have the funds to take my whole family and move away, and I live next door to an elderly couple who don't have the means and they don't have family members to help them, well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take them with me. Because that's how I roll and that's how I look at it. And I think everybody, for the sake of humanity, if you have the means to help another neighbor, do it. God will pay you back 100 times fold in so many different ways. That's the way to go. Help your fellow neighbor. Are you making applesauce? No, apple pie. So I made an apple pie. It came out really good. I should show you guys the apple pie we made. Help your neighbor, especially the elderly. Somebody who could be your grandmother, your grandfather. Help them. And by the way, you don't need money. There is help out there, guys. When you have enough advance notice, there's help out there. I know for one in New York City there was help. They were putting people in stadiums and in shelters where it was hurricane proof and waterproof. James wanted religion clean and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fathers of the widows in their tribulation and the one self unspotted from this world. Amen. There's always a way. And by the way, you don't need money to help people, by the way. It's called directing them in the right direction. It's not always about money, guys. It's important. Yeah, money. It's important to have money, but there are other ways you could assist people in their struggles in life through natural catastrophic storms. There are ways. There you go. HTS News 100%. Yes. Listen, I'm helping with my channel, my voice. I'm helping people that may watch this down the road. Maybe a month from now, they'll find this. They'll find my channel and they'll find this live stream and they'll get advice from it. I hope I could make a difference. That's my objective on my channel. And I can speak for Duty Ron too. His channel, our objective is not only to build an incredible community, but also to give back in other ways. Give back with good, clean advice. Love and respect for your fellow neighbor, for anyone. This is what we do. This is what I do. This is what Ron does. Apple pectin is good for cholesterol too. Yes, it is. Pectin. And good for the digestive system. Agree. Ask what do I do for my community? Spread love, not hate. HC teach, amen. But one thing I do stay away from, prayers to all that are going through this storm. And the storm we just had. My son lives in North Carolina. Thank goodness he did not get any of it. It's truly scary for me thinking about it. I know, Ginny, Dove, I know. DeSantis said there is free transportation out of evacuation zones for people who don't have a car. There you go, little Patty, there you go. Little Patty is helping out right now. She's getting us information. So those who are able to watch this live stream live, and those who could watch the replay, can get information. This is what we want. Good information. Joe Hernandez in the house. Joe, are you in Florida or the Carolinas? I forgot. How you doing, Joe? How you doing, brother? Yes, Karen. It is, Robin. It is, but there is help out there for people who don't have the means. We don't live in a third world country in America. In North America, we don't. I am aware Uber is free with code Milton Relief. Soldier Girl, thank you for that. But you got to live within, you got to live in Florida. You couldn't use it here in New York City, Milton Relief. But if you're in Florida, yes. So Uber is paying for those drivers to do that, or if they could.
I don't know how big it is.
Yeah, Janine, definitely. Yeah. Right, so everyone in the chat right now is contributing to the assistance and the help for those affected in those areas of Florida, even the hurricane before. Sometimes, we can rely on government, right? Sometimes we can't rely on government. We rely on each citizen to do our part. Remember what John F. Kennedy in the 60s said. It's not what your country could do for you. It's what you could do for your country. Did I get that slogan right? Help one another. One thing Kennedy did great, right, was the Peace Corps. Back in the 60s, he developed the Peace Corps. These are volunteers going out to different parts of the world, different parts of the country, volunteering and helping mankind. And I like that. That's a great thing. We got 31 friends in the house, 59 thumbs up, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. If you didn't give me a thumbs up, and give me a thumbs up, it helps the algorithm. It helps people to heed the message, to join our community. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Joe. My brother Joe Hernandez, thank you. Calm here today. Look how calm. They say the calm before the storm, they say. Yes, Robin, we're here for each other. And that's why I appreciate everybody coming in, because it helps give people hope. They get good information. News stations get their news from AP or UPI. Yeah, Soldier Girl, they do. They definitely do. Let me pick it up again. I remember him saying that, he has always stuck in my head. It's calm now in Orlando. Yeah, I believe it, Joe. Be safe, Joe. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Patrick. I appreciate you too, man. Change your message from when people call, they will know your location. Karen Cole has a great advice there. Great advice. All right, let's pick it up again. I don't know how they say they're catching crabs here. I don't think so. Yeah. Let me go this way. Nope. Let's try here. Okay, one more. Nada. Nothing. It don't matter. Hey, Beamer. I don't, Amber, I don't know, but my friend Maria, my senior friend, she was here 3 days ago. She was catching like 7 or 8 of them. So I figured, you know what? This is a good opportunity for me to come to the pier, have this discussion, and I could crab at the same time. Don't you just love crab? I love it, Soldier Girl. Is it the bait? No, it's not the bait. It's, I'm using chicken. The crabs love the chicken. Crabs are really scavengers. They eat anything. Look at that cloud. Let me zoom in on that. Hello, Colleen. Thank you, Colleen. It looks like steps. Looks like steps to heaven. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. It's like climbing steps. I eaten the artificial crab meat. Soldier Girl, that's pollock. Do it before cell service is lost. I was without cell service for a day and it became 2 to 3 days during Hurricane Burl. Not connected to voicemail. You know what's really good to have too? Radios. You could buy 20-mile radios with, you give it to one of your loved ones and they live in a different part in the area, you communicate with each other. One thing I do have that I bought on Amazon, I have a plug-in charger that's solar. So if anything happens and I need power, I have solar. Even if I ran out of my car, if I had no more gas, I still have the ability to charge. In hard times, you do what it takes. Yes, exactly. Got a few angry clouds up there. We have a lantern that has a port to charge a cell phone if there's a power outage. Excellent, Nancy. Yeah, those are good too. Yep, exactly, Nancy. So when they have the Red Cross, they sell it. It's a wind-up AM/FM radio. You just wind it up a few times and it charges the battery for you, even without the sun, which is a nice thing to have. Really nice, cool thing to have. So we got 40 friends in the house, 62 thumbs up. That's fantastic, guys. Thank you for your support and everything. I have the wind-up one, Joey. Carolyn White saying hello to Beamer. Panning to the left. A lot of these boats that are here in the marina, I think it's November 1st, they have to be out of here. This is only temporary. I underrated operates on electricity or batteries, nothing fancy. So these boats have to be gone by November 1st. So they have a little bit of time. Personally, I have a tarp, a bungee cord, tape, knives, canteen, being heavy rain. You're prepared, soldier girl. You are a soldier. There you go. By the way, a lot of this stuff that I learned, I was a Boy Scout, I was a Cub Scout, and then I was a Boy Scout. I was. My brother achieved Eagle Scout, which is very difficult to achieve. I never got that far. I was probably a Boy Scout for 2 years, and that was it. My brother became a lifer quite a long time, and that's why he was very dedicated and as a Boy Scout, and then became an assistant scoutmaster. My brother, but I learned, a lot of values of how to make fire and how to survive when there's nothing there. And it's funny because the first thing I did when Hurricane Sandy, the first person I called was my brother Vinny. And I said, Vin, are you all ready just in case we gotta leave? And he says, yeah, I'm all ready. Here's my backpack, here's everything. tents. We got everything. If we got to get on bicycles, we're going to do it. We'll head upstate. Wherever it took. When I lived in Louisiana, we had walkie-talkies, stay in touch with each other. Yeah, little Patty. 100%. Absolutely. We absorb more knowledge as children. That's right. Exactly. Yep. Sharing is caring. If you care about, share the channel. It helps the channel grow. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Joe. Retired, escaping the hurricane. How you doing, brother? You okay? Retired Irish detective. We were just, man, we were talking about you earlier. I was talking about all the safety protocols, what to do if you're living in an evacuation zone. Evacuate. Don't waste no time. Don't hang out. Don't do nothing. Take what belong. Take your birth certificate, social security card, your passport, whatever you got to take. Put it in a backpack and leave. Everything else is unnecessary. You're on the road. Are you headed north this way? Send Bill my regards. It's not worth it. Listen, life is so much more important. Life. Exactly, Soldier Girl. Janine, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Alabama you headed to. Okay. All right. At least you'll be safe there in Alabama. We're all thinking of you, brother. You know, I was thinking of you, and I was thinking of Dawn Marie, and I was thinking of Florida Pete, but he's in Hollywood on the East Coast. But if you're in the bullseye, that's not a good thing, you know? It's not worth it. Better safe than sorry, Irish detective. Who knows better than you, brother? You've been through worse things right here in New York. You've been here. You know. You know what time it is. Oh, no problem. By the way, no crabs either. Just so you were looking, I'm at, the crabbing station here, but my friend Maria, she was here 3 days ago. She caught about 3 or 4 crabs. So I figured, let me give it a shot, and I could talk about public safety with everybody. How to, in a hurricane situation, when you have concrete knowledge that there's impending storm going to hit a category 3 and 4, you're talking. That's not good when you're in that cone of uncertainty, or if you're in the bullseye. It's not a good thing. So it's all about living, being safe, and helping your neighbor if you could. Help your neighbor. Like someone says that if you use the code word Milton, and if you need Uber, people that don't have cars, they can get transportation to safety. I've got a gut feeling with this one. Retired Irish detective, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, it's like, okay, so I'm headed to Alabama. At least you're safe there, you know what I mean? You're safe. Katina, good to see you. Listen, it's a very large storm. Very, very large. Not just in intensity we're talking about, but it's a wide storm. It's a large storm. A lot of people A lot of the state is going to be affected. You know, like I was saying earlier, whether it be wind damage, flood damage, lightning strikes, no electricity, there's a lot of factors here. It's not worth it. Soldier Girl, Milton Relief is the free code for Uber in the storm zone. Okay. Thank you for that too. I was on our emergency response services. You can also report vulnerable people to authorities. Yeah, now there's an app. I can't remember the app. So this is what I've learned about this app. Florida Pete was him and I used to communicate with this app if his power went out, because you know I know him since 2014. We know each other. So I found this app where it's it's like a two-way radio. It works on Bluetooth. It works on. So you don't need Wi-Fi, and you don't need data. So how it works is Bluetooth to Bluetooth to Bluetooth. It keeps jumping, Bluetooth to Bluetooth. And I gotta find this app again because it's been a while. But it's a great way to use it if you lose communications. It's like a two-way radio, only except it's an app on your phone. What I'm gonna do is, once I'm done here, I'm gonna research it. Florida Pete knows the app. I wish he was here with us, but maybe he's busy right now trying to figure out what he's gonna do. According to DeSantis, the horse park alone has 2,000 pieces of equipment on site: pumps, generators, display boards, forklifts, hoses, bunk trailers, and more. That's in the Ocala area. Thank you, HC Teacher, for that. Yes, use my platform as communications, yeah. The hurricane, the National Weather Service comes out every 3 hours with new information on Hurricane Milton. Okay, retired Dennis, be safe. Give my regards to Bill. Just keep driving. Get out of there. I'll see you guys later. That's near our place. Who said that? Oh, okay. Zello app? Yes. Oh, Tracy. Thank you for that. Zello app. You could download the Zello app. Zello. I believe you could do it on Android devices and also Apple. If you're in that situation, download that where a Zello app, and you could communicate. It works by phone to phone or Bluetooth to Bluetooth. I think it's phone to phone. Okay, Joe Hernandez, be safe, brother. Be safe. Thank you, HE Teacher, for putting that there for everybody to download. Zello app. Like a walkie, it's a walkie-talkie, yes. It's better to have communication than no communication. So I will re-download Zello for my friends, and I'm gonna reach out to Florida Pete. To download Zello app, and anybody in Florida, please download the Zello app. Dormery, if you're listening or watching this replay, I'll text it to you later. Zello app. quite unique. Yes, it is very unique. So we could communicate with friends and family in Florida and people on the road, like retired Irish detective. Yeah.
Those are crab legs. Hope they catch crabs.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. How
All
are
right,
you?
good.
It's a nice phone.
Oh, thank you.
This thing got a lot of cameras.
Yeah.
Mommy push now. Do it.
I had an emergency walkie-talkie my sons had, but I didn't know about leaving batteries in these things. Time is a new idea. Yeah, Heather, whatever. Yeah, so download the Zello app. Zello. Go to the Play Store on Android or go into the other store for Apple. It's push-to-talk walkie-talkie. It lives on your phone, delivering you unlimited and secure private channels, crystal clear broadcast over cell networks and Wi-Fi. And some you don't need Wi-Fi. It goes phone to phone, I heard. Phone to phone. Yeah, it's a very unique thing.
Oh, those are parked on the water, right?
Yeah, the ones on land are higher.
Yeah. All right, I wanted to get him out of the camera view. All right. See, because I have respect for people. All right. Let's see here. Zello, there you go. HC Teacher, Zello. Yep. How could I forget? So during this time of the year, I usually download it, but it just came to my mind now. Zello app. Beautiful area. You know, people walk around here. It's a great area on the pier, the fishing pier, the marina. No alligators here. Just mosquitoes. Those are the biggest alligators. Yeah, no, that's the other concern I have, right? So people that don't leave for whatever reason, now they got to swim their way out of there if they could. They're on top of their roofs. Now you have everything. You have snakes, especially in Florida. You got crocodiles, alligators, man, it's dangerous. It is freaking dangerous. Let's try this again. Oh. Nada. You know what? Oops. Let me send this one all the way out. The sun is strong today. Let me just move you this way. All right. It's 4:08 here, Eastern Standard Time. What happened here? Oops. Oh, we got a crab. We got a crab, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. Look at this. See? They are here. We got a crab. Wow. We got a crab. That's a nice one. That's a big one, too. I knew there was crabs. I knew it. Wow, let me see the comments. We got a crib. Yay, we got a crib. Wow. I found, all right, let me pick up the next one. Oh. All right, here we go. No. Okay, we got one. All right. We got one. No, no gloves. Nothing. No gloves. Yeah, that was a good sized one too. Oh man. That was nice. Wow, we got 36 friends and we have 65 thumbs up. It's fantastic. Beautiful.
Pick anything?
One crab just now, but I'm here 2 hours.
Keeper?
Yeah, of course. At this time of the year, everything's a keeper now.
Yeah.
Get him out of the camera. There we go. You can catch anything or no?
My friends sit over there.
A nice blue?
Cocktail blue.
Cocktail blue, yeah, there you go. Fantastic. I'm surprised that kid's not in school. How about that one? It's not a holiday today. But anyway, not my business, but I always care about the kids, you know. It's quiet down here. He's ditching. Yeah, I know, Heather. My kids are on fall break right now. Oh, Tracy, yeah, it's different everywhere, right? But I know because where I live here on Long Island, New York City, there is no fall break right now. Kids are in school. A good point, HC teacher. Yeah, what time? It's 4:12. Okay. I didn't realize the time. You know what? He probably did go to school, and a lot of these kids live around here, so gotta get their fishing pole before it's dark. Oh, shame on me. If I miss saying hi, I get lost in the scenery. Lexi, great to see you. Kids here in Arizona are on fall break. All right, Princess Mitch. By the way, thank you again. You know what I'm talking about. Appreciate it. And give Rob a big hug for me, please. He's not doing his homework, though. Ooh, that's right, Heather. He's not got to do his homework. Yeah, that's right. Studying. Can't. Wow, look how dark that cloud is. You know me, I'm always looking out for even children that way. We used to play after school until dark. That's true. It gets dark at 7, weird to me. Soldier Girl, let's see, sunset here in New York is probably 7 o'clock right now, just like you. Just like you guys, 7. That reminds me, I haven't done a proper sunset for you guys. Look how blue that sky is. Karen's funny. That's hilarious. He's doing math. He's counting crabs. School is out at 3 in Missouri. Yeah, no, he's out. It's out. School is out. You know what is? I lost track of time. Yeah. No, people are still boating. But I know over here in this particular marina, I think it's November 1st. They have to get their boats out of here for the, for the winter, dry season. All right. So I do feel better now, knowing that the crabs are still here. It's a nice boat. My clock was always set around my kids' activities. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot too. Now you're hungry. Yeah, you know what? I usually don't forget anything. But guess what I forgot? Again, I forgot to bring something to drink. Oh, man. I forgot to bring something to drink. So, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not subscribed to my friend Amber, ATS News, she's got a great channel. She does true crime. And, we support each other, and she's a great friend of Duty Ron and myself. And a lot of you guys support her anyway. But if you don't, ATS News is the way to go. And who else is in here that I could promote? Nobody. Brother Ron is out and about. He's probably still working. But, of course, if you're not subscribed to Duty Ron, that's, you have to. There's no question about it. And Retired Irish Detective's got a great channel. Gatson Freedom Outdoors. But again, that's not the important thing right now, right? Public safety is the most important thing for him. Just hopefully that Dennis is okay. He's headed out to Alabama. Oh, thank you, Soldier Girl. ATS, she's got a great channel. You won't be. And by the way, also, my dear friend, legal-minded friends, Karen Cole. She's got an incredible channel. She does very well. She does also a true crime, but the law, and she compares cases, the comparative cases, between the United States law, Canadian, and UK, the differences. Great channel. Subscribe to Legal-Minded Friends, Karen Cole. Martha, it's beautiful out here, but not for our friends not for our friends down in Florida, no. Tomorrow at this time, catastrophic. I pray that everything works out for them. 70 degrees in Lake Tahoe, Heather, Lake Tahoe. Wow, beautiful Lake Tahoe. Zero a long time ago. They're headed. Thank you, Soldier Girl. Legal-Minded Friends. There you go. You won't be sorry. Oh, look at the geese. Is that geese? Ducks? What? Geese. Canadian geese. They're headed south, it looks like. Oh, look at them. Yeah, I'll zoom in on them. You can see them better. Wait, don't go nowhere. They're headed west, actually. They're going west, southwest. Oh, there's your sunset, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's not yet. Not yet. It's too early. Look at that cloud, though. Wait, they're trying to catch up. Look, they're coming. 3 guys. Hurry up. Catch up with them. Catch up. This one's last. Hurry up, hurry up. You got a long way to go to catch up with them. Oh, funny. Angel wings in the clouds. Yeah, you see the angel wings? I do. Nabul, have a great... And by the way, guys, subscribe to Nabul. He's in the south of France. He does incredible stuff. He's a good friend of mine. Nabul from the south of France. Yeah, he's like, wait for me, guys. I love it the way they just like flying around. Wait, I just saw a duck. Yeah, those are Canadian geese. Those are. Where'd he go? Yeah, they're starting to move south. I don't think they want to go any further than Virginia right now. My birds hide from the clouds. My search cannot find at Nabul. What's the channel name? Karen Cole, do me a favor. Go look up Nabul's channel and put his link in. Because sometimes it's hard to find people through the search. Or Patrick, New York, whatever. Either one. And by the way, I want to thank my moderators, Dawn Marie, Legal Minded Friends, Patrick, New York, Joe Hernandez, HC Teacher, Duty Ron, my #1 moderator. You guys are amazing. Without you, I don't know. Like now, I can't just like search for somebody and give it to them. You know, Martha, I'm going to tell you about that. We did find pumpkin. What happened was when we were out in Riverhead, Long Island, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from where I live. So it's pretty far away. And I did a speed test for live streaming. And my upload speeds were like 2.2. It was no good. So I took my phone and started recording with my gimbal. Hey, Dawn Marie. We're very worried about you, Dawn Marie. Hope everything's all right with you. And I just saw brother Gadsden Freedom Outdoors, Dennis. He's headed driving to Alabama right now. So what we did was I took video. If you guys didn't see my upload, my premiere of when I took the grandkids and the family went to apple picking and pumpkin picking. So I got a warning from my memory in my phone. So I had to end, the video. I had to end it. But I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did, and I try to give you the best I could in content. Okay, good, Soldier Girl. There you go. We know me and the Bull have been friends since 2015, 14. We've been live streaming around the same time, too, on Periscope. Duty Ron, too. So, Dawn Marie, this is what I want you to do. There's an app called Zello. Zello. It's a two-way radio. So just in case you lose power, right? It works on cell tower to... No, works on... Not cell tower. Works on phone to phone. Sometimes Wi-Fi, cell tower, It works in a combination of things, so you'll never lose communications. But those people also have to have the app to communicate with. Just God forbid. So download it, or I'll send you the link after I'm off with this. So if somebody could put up that link again with Zello. It's a walkie-talkie. Florida Pete actually introduced me to that app a long, long time ago. And he's the only one I haven't spoken with. Zello. There you go. HC Teacher. Dawn Marie, click on that Zello. You could download it and you'll have it. Treat T99, good to see you. Treat T99 and FIFO. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out with us here today. I appreciate you. And by the way, FAFO, F-A-F-F-O, they got, he's got a great channel too. Patrick, New York, if you're still there, put FAFO's link in my chat so everybody can subscribe to FAFO. Yeah, Zello, Dormery. That's right. We could all communicate with each other. God forbid of something, you know what I mean? We could communicate that way. I know Florida Pete and him and I over the years have communicated that way. Duty Ron too. Let's try to pick up again. Hello, Sean B. Fafo, yes, no problem. My amazing community can be your amazing community too, if they're not subscribed to you. You do great stuff. So, good people, I welcome to everybody, to my community. Yeah, Shari, I did. Nevada pup. I caught one crab. Yeah, look. Let me show you. I caught one crab. Let me do it. See the crab? Bingo. I got him. I was lucky. I was very, very lucky that I caught him. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull up again. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my friend. There you go. Excellent. Let's give it a shot, guys. Let's pick up and see what happens. I got lucky before. Nada. Nothing? Nothing? Hold on, let me move you. Let me move you guys this way. Let's try this one. Nothing. Let's try this one. No, nothing. $4.29. Another 10 minutes, I'll pick up again. Yeah, It is a big one. Thank you, Patrick, for putting Fafo his link in my description, and in the chat. My community can subscribe to him. Excellent. No crab for me, allergic. I would rather have the chicken Joey's using as bait. Shari, that's funny. No, I get it. A lot of people are allergic to seafood. Like crabs and lobster and that kind of stuff. But I get it. It's the iodine that people are allergic to. I think the crabs get scared to hear people talking. You're welcome, Fafo. No worry, brother. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Yep. How you doing? All right. Only one crab. That's it.
I'm gonna jump over here.
It's all right. Anything?
I just got here. I'm just kind of gonna do a little quick plug-in and see.
Let's see what happens, right?
That's it.
You should do good. This is the time of the year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see those clouds? Look at them clouds, man. Incredible. Look at that. One is right, Amber. One is better than nothing. Yeah, look at that sky. Crab dip appetizer. Yeah. I love making crab dip and also using the crabs in my sauce. You're right, HC, teacher. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friend, my sister, I call her sister out of love and respect, right? Dawn-Marie. Hold on, let me go back here. Dawn-Marie's got her own YouTube channel. She's got her own YouTube channel, and I want everybody to subscribe to her channel that supports me. She just started. She does really good. Dawn-Marie, you could put your own. You could put your own there, Dawn-Marie. Go ahead, put your own link in the channel. Everybody will subscribe to you. All 48 people. Looks like birds. Right, look at it. Isn't it amazing? Oh, we love Dawn-Marie. She's a great friend, a great moderator, a great, we help each other. Really, Duty Run, let me say this. Duty Run's community, which became my community too, you're really special guys. And I really feel like, we are family to each other. Just because we're over the phone lines and the internet, it don't mean nothing. It's you guys know that you could reach out to me anytime through my email, and then other ways we could communicate with each other. We only support good people with respect and love, and that's what it's about, right? We don't tolerate no nonsense, no bullshit artists, no liars, no thieves, no criminals. We don't respect them. We don't associate with those type of people. Like Duty Ron always says, no jagaloons. And we're not joking. That's the way we roll. That's the way we do it. Johnny Kramer, the movie channel. Johnny, Mamma Mia, such a beautiful sky. Mars, ladies, chat, listening. Johnny, you're fantastic, bro. Thank you for popping in. And by the way, guys, please subscribe to my friend Johnny R. Kramer, the movie channel. He's got a great channel too. You could subscribe to him. And somebody put his link. Or maybe ATS News, you want to do that for me? Johnny's also a moderator for ATS News, Amber. Still here, Joey, listening. You have me on my TV. Joe, I'm still here. I will, it's 1 hour 55. I caught one crab jar. And you guys keep me company while I'm doing this. Not just, I fell asleep and my dog changed the channel, shaking my Wow. Johnny, oh, thank you, ATS News, Amber. So, guys, you see Johnny's link is right there. You give him a try. Johnny's a great guy. Subscribe to his channel. No, Shari, I would never want to kill you. You're too kind on this great day, Mr. Joeybklyn. No problem, my brother. You got it. No problem, Johnny. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, brother. And look, you know, sometimes you think you know, look, there's many channels on YouTube, right? There's hundreds and thousands and millions of channels on YouTube. Sometimes you'll bump into somebody from the same area of the city or whatever, and you think they're good people, they're this, they're that, until you get to know them, right, personally, until you have people that give you good information, factual information. And unfortunately, I had to remove people, which I don't like to do. I believe in the First Amendment, okay, and the Second and the Third and the Fourth Amendment. Sometimes you have to remove people without cause because they're criminals. And I've done that. And I tell you the truth, I don't care either. I do what's right. I do what's right for my family. I do what's right for my family on my YouTube channel, and I do it. They always say this: tell me who you're hanging out with, and I'll tell you about yourself, right? Basically. Yeah, exactly. Patrick knows who I'm talking about. I just don't call out. I won't call out those things on my channel. I'll just say this: stay away. When you have a gut feeling about something, stay away from it. Yes, Shrinty99. Yes, 100%. Sometimes use your gut feeling. And it's funny, there's somebody here right now, I'm not going to mention names because that wouldn't be fair, right? That reached out to me and told me about this particular individual. And I'm the one who told him, he says, do you know blank blank? And I says, oh, wait a minute, you know too? And because I did my own research, and then it was confirmed. I don't like to use rumors as fact. Facts have to go with the truth. And the truth, we collaborated with numerous other people who are good people on this channel and others, and we confirmed that it was true. So that's it. That's all I'm going to go into about that. Exactly. Anyway, getting back to good things. I know you're talking about, well, exactly, Jar, exactly. So it had to be removed. I had to kill the cancer. Must be verified. Princess Mitch knows about that. So myself, Duty Ron, Ed Wallace, and myself, we do verification when for certain public people, moderators. We do verification of friends. There's a lot of things that go into it. We verify that if they're good people. We don't want criminals hanging out with us. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yep, facts, exactly. Let's see, look at it. Look at the clouds. Let me show you these clouds over here during the sun. Now I'm going to go up. Beautiful. The sun is going lower. Yeah, I'm a drama-free channel. Many of us are drama-free people. I'm one of them. Good intuition is power. I don't like it. I don't hang out with people who cause drama. I don't roll that way. Yeah, no, I get you, Johnny R. Johnny, no problem. Exactly. You want a safe space, 100%. You know what drama to me is when the price of gas goes up 5 cents. That's drama to me. That's drama to me. I got big eggs to fry. I got a family to take care of. I got grandkids. I got 2 beautiful granddaughters I worry about and take care of as a grandfather. I want to be the best grandparent I could possibly be. So to me, that's important. Not YouTube nonsense and drama. I could care less. Trust me. I squash it like a bug. I don't care. In my whole life, since 2015, when I started on Periscope as a live streamer, I learned so much about the nonsense that can go on. There's good and bad in everything, right? I never tolerated anything. I always gave everybody a fair chance. And I removed it. And I'm very quick-witted. So I read comments very quickly and I decipher very fast too. But I don't have to do that here because you guys are incredible. Exactly. We could have fun right here in any of our channels that we have, any content creators right here. We could have good, wholesome fun. We could laugh, we could cry, we could talk about real life issues, right? Which I've always done. That's how I give back on this community. I give back by giving my life's experiences, and I try to do the very best I could for everybody because I'm not selfish. YouTube for me is not a competition. It's not. It's about community, good community. Exactly, Treatsin. Exactly. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. Full circle to the topic at hand. Our friends in Florida facing real jaw. Urban Adventures. By the way, if you're not subscribed to Urban Adventures, my good friend Jaw from San Antonio, Texas, he does great stuff out in San Antonio. Beautiful city, San Antonio, Texas. Subscribe to his channel. So if Patrick, you could put Urban Adventures, his channel on for me, please, or somebody. Please do it. Listen, I had a good upbringing. My father took care of his family. My brother's 6 years younger than me. You know what? He was a street guy, my dad, but he taught me well. I had a good education. Went to Catholic school my whole life. My dad always told me, don't always do the right thing. Always respect people. Even dating when I was younger, right? So my parents were always like, listen, remember, when you go out there, be careful. Treat all the girls with respect. Remember, that's somebody's daughter, somebody's granddaughter, somebody's sister. The way if you had a sister, you would want them to be treated. And that's what I've always done that my whole life. Oh, I met Kathy in 1990. Got married in 94. 94 we got married. Dated for 4 years. Urban Adventures, yeah, there's something, a to-go bag. Always have it. Yo, Ange. By the way, Ange, I loved early this morning, you ended the broadcast talking about tips. How, ridiculous it's been getting. Which, listen, 10%, 15%, 20%. Now I've seen 30%. When I was in Atlantic City with my family, my wife and everything, I saw 30%. I'm like, 30% on the bill itself. No. What I usually do is this. And I look to see what I ate. I see the taxes. And if I really feel that you were efficient, you were respectful, you did everything I asked, you get double the tax. That's plenty of tip. Double the tax. That's what I do. I'm generous. You know, a lot of these people, your wife is very lucky lady, Joey. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you so much. Believe me, I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect, right? My success of being married that long is twofold. There's things that my wife doesn't like that I do, and there's things that I don't like. I'll give an example. If my wife likes to crochet, and I like to play softball, let's say, with a team every Friday and Saturday night, and my wife is busy with her girlfriends Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night crocheting, but I have time, you know what? It's just you work it out together. The good, the bad, and the ugly, you work it out. There is no perfect relationships. There is none. Zero. Yeah, Johnny, I usually double the tax. So if the taxes came out to $4, you get a $10 tip, you know, whatever. You've been married 35 years. You have a sense of humor. You have to have a sense of humor. You do. You just, look, just got to stick it out. Good times and bad times, right? Exactly. In fact, those things that may annoy us now will be those things that we will miss. Yo, Ange, you said it perfectly. Perfectly. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to Yo Ange. Her and Joe are fantastic. They do great live streaming, walking around New York City, in the 5 boroughs. They go to New Jersey. They go everywhere. And they're out there. And I highly recommend Yo Ange. They do really good stuff. So if one of my moderators could put Yo Ange's channel in the live chat, I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I do my best. Don't sweat the small stuff. Exactly. It's petty. Oh, it's okay, Ange. No problem. Listen, Ange, I don't say it like it is. Listen, before I found your channel, I had other friends that are on YouTube that watched you, and they said you should subscribe to Yo Ange. She does good stuff. Unfortunately, Ange, you know this, how it works, right? Because we have such busy lives, right? We want to support our friends. Thank you, ATS News. We want to support our friends. We want to go in every live stream that they do. But it's so difficult when you're busy, right? Like, I want to be in your live streams all the time. I wish I could, but it's not possible. Even my friend ATS News, you subscribe to her. She's great. Amber. She's due having a child probably in the next week or so. ATS News, you'll see her in the chat. Subscribe to her. I can't, and I'm a moderator for her. I can't be there every single time. I try, but it's really difficult. You know, and I want to, so when I'm on my platform and I could support good friends, you know, that are content creators that are worthy and they do really good stuff, I have no problem supporting other channels who deserve it. Totally with it. And I learned that when I was on Periscope. You know, I had a big channel on Periscope, 2015. Had a great community over there, huge channel, not like my little channel now, but you know, I had great people, and we supported each other. People from around the world. I have friends literally in Japan, Germany, France, Italy. I mean, real friends, people I talk to, people that I communicate with, that actually don't live stream anymore, but we made friends with them. And we help each other. Probably one of my best of friends I've had, who actually inspired me to live stream, was Florida Pete, his channel, which you guys should subscribe to him. Pete, I'm worried about you always, my brother. And Dave in Osaka, from Osaka, Japan, YouTube channel. What a fantastic guy he was. I mean, we communicate at least once a month for sure, sometimes twice a month. He's really a legend, you know, from Periscope. And not only Periscope, but even YouTube. Like, he was the first to live stream in North Korea. This guy, he was in Thailand one time. He was on a temple, and he was coming down the temple, and there was a major earthquake, and half of the temple was destroyed, and he was live doing this. He's lucky he's alive. He was on news, different news networks and everything. So he very successful, and I'm proud of my good friends. And Urban Adventure just mentioned my cousin, I call it Cuz, Louise Poppy. A very dear friend of myself, Duty Ron, very good friends. We are. And we stick together. Just great friends. But anyway, guys, I just got a battery warning. I'm at 10% on my phone. And I hate to do this. I don't have my plug-in. But I want to thank everybody who's joined me today. And I want to send out my prayers to all the people in Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, people that are really struggling right now to get their lives back in order. If you feel like donating, donate to Samaritan Purse. They're a great organization, legitimate, for those hurricane victims, and to all my friends and family in Florida. I'm thinking about you. I pray for you. And please, if you didn't evacuate already, please try to stay safe and sheltered in place somewhere where it's safe. Thank you, and God bless you. And I'll see you soon next time. Ciao for now. Thank you for all the super love and everything, all the love and support you guys always give me. God bless everyone. Ciao for now. Bye-bye. I do, Vespa. I need a coffee.